I'm so toxic. I can't, just to show you, yeah, okay. This hand, the left side is okay. This side, I'm completely swollen all the way down to my toes. That's the tumor and the nerve damage. And every time I touch this table, my work conditions are not good, but then I'm not the only one. That's okay. At least I've got work conditions. Yeah, I have to redo a whole lot of videos that I'm uploading because of COVID-19, and some of these videos I did in 2013, and some, and there's been, some changes, and particularly with the COVID-19, but I discovered along the way I was 7 months paralyzed because of Roundup in my oats from Quaker Oats. The fact that I'm 78 and still here, and somebody I know that was healthy at 70 died just like that, boom, boom. But he ate a very, very bad diet. And I'm rubbing my nose because that's the allergies, drive me nuts. So I am redoing the detox. It's pretty simple, truthfully. And I'm not going to retype it, people. I'm sorry. Look it up. Dr. Oz recommended a few things, and I just added a few changes. But I have a couple of ways I have to purge, okay? Because of my brain damage, my digestive system in my bowel, which is another brain, it's too much work. I have to purge. I'm not saying you should do that, but if I really have work to do and I want to go dancing, I would detox with about 30 okra the night before, and then I would make sure I had a lot of chia and senokot, and I completely flush out as safely as I can. And but right now I'm in pain, and I should detox, and I'm not going to, because there isn't anything, I've got a very high pain tolerance, and I can finish this work to get it up on my research, OKRA diet for disease control, onto YouTube for historical purposes for the next 200 years. I can do it in a lot of pain. It's okay. And I am going to include the kefir. No change there. It's an older video, but it's completely accurate. And the water, I have to tell you right now, I had to delete it because big changes. Now, tap water, of course, chlorine, I cannot have. And years ago in 1989, a very kind person helped me, came into the home, and he showed me the sludge, health. My brain goes into freeze. See what's happening? I can see the place. Not Paris Health Food Store, another health food store on Durham Street. Dirty, rotten buggers. They gave me water in plastic that was for the iron. And why would you want to put plastic into your iron anyhow? It leached plastic, and he showed me, and he cooked it, and it was full of sludge. Yeah, that's what a health food store did to me in Sudbury. Not Paris, not Abdul, another one. You know what I'm saying, Bo? And another one in Collingwood did that to me. Yeah. And another one in Collingwood in the mall, he saved my life and rescued me. So I have been poisoned by everything you can imagine and detoxed from it. So the NIOSH Department in Chemical Hazards sent me a book, and I used a lot of that. There's a way from certain chemicals, you use milk. From certain things, you use water and you detox. From, you have to understand the biochemistry of what poisons you. And to know what poisons you, you need to be in a country that has human rights to giving you the right to know what's in your goddamn food. Piss me off, Health Canada. Serial killers, yes, Health Canada. Make me so mad. I'm upset because I'm in pain. Anyway, I'm in pain because I'm not just because I'm locked in, but because of the friggin' fumes from the laundry room in this apartment building, and because of COVID-19, I can't move. But yeah, and then the other time I got poisoned was Dan didn't realize he's got a water tank. Now, at my mother's, I never had that problem. I just had the little pump thing, you know, and we buy the distilled water and with a pump thing. Now they're very heavy. I would have to pay somebody to deliver it to me, but Dan picks it up despite his back injuries and everything else. He picks them up, and they weigh a ton. But here's the deal: mold develops. He thought because it's distilled, no mold can develop. Oxygen and the atmosphere and everything and the spout. Well, mold. If you have mold in your water, there's toxins that don't cook off. So that poisoned me. And I want you to know that has taken me months. And the thing is, I have trained myself. I take a shitload of garlic pills, like about 100 a day, if I can't breathe. And that allows me to have unbelievable smell. So I can lift a glass and smell it. And if I smell something in the water, it's toxic, out it goes, okay? And that's what you need to do. It's really hard to get safe water for bubble people. And tap water, well, if you cook it off, everything goes off. But in where I am in Northern Ontario, our water is what we call hard water. Well, you know what that means? It's full of microscopic rocks. It causes cardiovascular disease. You need to filter that. It causes heart disease. It's terrible stuff. And then the filters get dirty. So unless you're very wealthy, it's very hard to have a good filter system. Our water bottles are perfect. But because of COVID-19, we can't go and buy the new tank because they're way out of hell. Well, I don't blame them. They're not in town anymore. We should have bought a new one a long time ago. But I just got so sick with all the theft and the robbery and the legal fraud that I went through for the last 5 years. Who the hell was thinking about cleaning a little spout on a water tap? Not me. So, yeah, there's many kinds of water out there. Distilled is certainly the best, providing you don't get poisoned with mold. Oh my God. And Perrier water is a spring water full of natural carbonation and minerals. And too much of that is not healthy because we don't digest microscopic rocks. So you really need to understand the biochemistry of what you're eating, drinking, and breathing, because we are what we eat, and we are what we drink, and we are what we breathe. So, yeah, that's just a very quick update on water and the disasters that I have endured. I missed talking about yogurt and kefir. Quite frankly, we have to consider your bowel. Your gut is the second brain, and it really needs the natural probiotics of fermented milk. But there's a goat's milk, and there's a yogurt, and there's several. I'm making this very short because it was just something that I neglected to talk about, and I wanted to make sure I put it on my website. And I'm going to do a separate items on allergies when I get a chance. This is going to be short. I'm just doing a short version here on detoxifying.
because I'm going to do a video step by step in separating your food groups for autoimmune disorders, brain damage, Parkinsonism, chemical hypersensitivities, whatever. This is just a quick text on a detox. Detox. Foods, never eat. This is a 4-day program. If you're in really bad shape, I would suggest you go vegetarian for a whole month. But in the meantime, a 4-day program. This is a detox. This is not a diet. This is very temporary. Okay, foods you do not eat on your 4-day program. No beef, no pork, no dairy, no meat, no fat, except for all natural plain yogurt. No peanuts, no gluten, no caffeine, except for a teaspoon of decaf coffee or chamomile tea or green tea, something very mild. No chocolate, no black pepper, no salt, no meat, no canola oil, no bananas, no potatoes, no corn, no starch. Okay, and here's what you eat. Get organic spring mixed greens. They're available anywhere. I don't approve of the spinach. Spinach stops you from absorbing calcium from your food, so that's not a good idea. But the organic spring mix, they may have a couple of leaves of baby spinach. It's not going to hurt you. Okay, and tomatoes should be organic, but if not, greenhouse tomatoes. The larger tomatoes are highly acidic. Go for the little ones. We're talking about a detox here, so go for the as small as possible. Half a cup of diced onions, fresh or frozen. Red is preferred, but whatever you like. Some like strong, some like mild. Do what you want. And broccoli. And don't cook the broccoli, but just dump it into boiling hot water, kills off the germs, and then quickly take it out. And then cool it off, because this is going to be for your salad. Raw shredded carrots, about a handful. Sprouted chia seeds, if you can find them. Cranberries, fresh or frozen. Strawberries. Safflower oil, olive oil, camelina oil, any of those oils. But other than that, no other. Red cayenne pepper, just a dash. Apple cider vinegar, about two teaspoons, which is about a dash. And you eat a minimum of 1 large bowl a day. You're going to then later in the day have vegetables. I don't care which vegetables, but I would prefer you stay away from potatoes and starchy vegetables, the root vegetables. What you do is you like a zucchini. There's a number, but anyway, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to go to a grocery store. I'm going to separate the food groups and try to make it easier for you. Because I'm going to be closing down my website soon. So this is just the detox. 4 days minimum, and as much vegetables as you can, and you separate. You have your salad, and then 3 hours, 4 hours later, you have your vegetables. And I don't care how many you eat. If you want to eat 24/7, it doesn't matter. This is 4 days of nothing but fruit and vegetables, and as much organic as possible. Okay, over and out. God bless. Chowsy Wazzy.